Hey everybody, it's me and I'm back with just a quick blurb on some self-tanners. I have been self-tanning for a really long time and I really love it because I don't have time to go sit out in the sun and get the golden bronze that, you know, you can, or I don't also have time to go tanning in the tanning salon, nor do I have all the money. I'm also very freckly, so it can be kind of dangerous for someone with freckles and moles to go sit in a tanning bed, so I try to do the safer option. So I'm going to show you what products I use and explain how I put them on. The first thing that I want to say before you do your self-tanner is you want to shower and shave and exfoliate. The reason you want to shave is because when you're putting it on and you have hairy legs, it can get caught on those like little bumps of hairs and actually cause you to be like dotted or speckled. So you want to try to have a smooth surface. Exfoliating is key. You want to exfoliate from head to toe because any dry skin can collect your self-tanner and cause you to get that alligator type look when it flakes off. So that's kind of not a pretty look at all. Showered, clean skin, dry skin, you don't want to put any moisturizer on or anything like that because it doesn't absorb as good as it will when there's no moisturizer. So two of my main tanning products, they're both TanWise, which is something you can pick up at Sally's or online. I love them. The one that I've been using a lot lately is this TanWise Black Mousse. There's a streak-free, easy application. It is very, I'm going to try to show you, very greeny brown, chocolate syrupy kind of. So when you do put it on, there is some pigment, which is great because you can see where you're going with it. The reason I like that is because it dries super fast, so I can put it on and literally get dressed within like 5-10 minutes, which is good because sometimes the lotions have a tendency to be like a little sticky, and I don't like that feeling. Also, it doesn't smell like roast tanning lotion can. I hate that smell. Hate it with a passion. So anything I can find that doesn't have that smell, I'm all for. The other product that I use is also a TanWise product, and it's the lotion in that line. This one does not dry as fast as the mousse, but it does work really well, and it doesn't smell either, which is thumbs up for me. So there really isn't a method to when I use one or not. I just pick. But a lot of time lately I've been using this mousse. And I do use this on my face. I use a makeup sponge to put it on. And I will explain that process. So when I'm ready to tan, shower, shave, exfoliated, I put on rubber gloves. I have these black rubber gloves that I use when I do hair color. They're great because they're reusable. So when there's too much product on it, I can just rinse it off. And they're fitted, which I don't like all the plastic ones that don't, that are scrunchy, because then I feel like you get streaks and lines with that. So I put on 2 gloves, I do have 2 here, and I start rubbing it in. I kind of start at my feet and work up. So on my feet, the first thing I do is I just put lotion on the tops of my feet and all the way around. So when I put the self-tanner, it doesn't absorb too much there. And then I use 2 pumps on my lower leg of the mousse and then 2 pumps on my upper leg. I also put lotion on my kneecap so I don't get that weird brown extra spot there, but I do that last, so I rub all the way around and then go over my knee when there's hardly any product on my glove. I bring the self-tanner all the way up as much as I can, so that way if I decide to wear a bathing suit, I don't have that dark tan line. And plus, I mean, this is great because you don't have to be self-conscious about your bikini lines because you can just rub it in and it gives you that color. So I rub it all the way around. And I don't do up and down motions with it. I like to do circular motions because I feel like it distributes the product evenly, and you really can prevent streaks and that zebra kind of look. So on my arms, I do the same thing. I have my glove on, so I start here and I just start rubbing it in all the way up. I make sure to lift my arm and get like this underneath it in circular motions. When there's not a lot of product on my elbow, I go over it once. As you can see, I don't have any of those like weird spots there. If you want to put some lotion on your elbow like you did your feet and your kneecaps, you can, just to prevent that yellowing brown spot. I go here and I get all the way around and as far as I can reach on my back. I get my face, I start in the middle at my nose and work my way up. The center of your face is going to be tanner always because that's where like it all sticks out. So just work in and work up and then come down my neck and then down onto my décolleté and into, you know, go down so that way if I wear a low cut shirt I don't have a weird line stopping. So just go down as far as you feel comfortable and do the other side. When I'm done with that, I pull my glove back and I'll show you how. While it's still on, hang on, this glove is off. While my glove is still on, I wear the glove to prevent the orange on the hands. I hate that too. So when my glove is still on, now I've gone this far with it, I pull my glove back, keep my fingers covered, no additional product on my hand, and I just rub that in like this all the way around it, and I come here with it. So you don't have that weird line of a lot of people get where their hands are white and then their wrist is orange. So I just rub it in, no additional product. I take everything that they have and just rub it on, because there's always going to be a little bit left on your glove after you're done. So then I pull this glove back on, pull the other one down, and do the same thing. I get like right here on my fingertips just because I want to bring it down, but I don't want to carry it up onto my fingers because you wash your hands a lot, so they exfoliate faster, so you're going to lose the color anyways. After I do that, I take my gloves off, and then I take just regular lotion, and I rub them all over my hands just to distribute the tanning oil. And I get on the tops like this and around my wrists, like I said, just to kind of blow that tanning oil out and distribute it. So I do this routine once a week. I usually do it at night, as long as my husband doesn't change our sheets to white sheets, because I don't want to put all this on with all this brown color and go to bed on white sheets. So once a week, that's it. In between these, I actually use this product, the Hemp Bronzing Moisturizer. They have a lot of bronzing moisturizers out there like Jergens and Neutrogena and all those. I love this one because of the smell. Again, I hate that crappy tanner smell. I just think it smells nasty. So I like this one because it doesn't smell. And the tan isn't orange when it develops. I like it to be more bronzy and golden than that orange color, because let's face it, who wants orange skin? So I use that in between my once a week tanners. Now, like I said, this color is really brown. And it really develops into a brown color on your skin, not a like gross orange color, which is very good. And on the lotion, it's the same thing. This one actually has like a greenish brown tint to it, more of like an olive tint, which is great. So when you rub it in, it starts to disperse into a natural bronze instead of being a gross orange color. If it comes out orange, it's going to develop orange. You don't want that. Maybe you do. Maybe you totally do. I don't. I don't want to be Oompa Loompa material at all. I'm kind of picky. So yeah, so that's what I do. So I hope it helps. I want you to be able to feel comfortable in self-tanning and know that there are some really great products out there. You just need to find what works for you. Everyone has different skin tones. So what works for me does not work for someone else because my skin tone is a little bit different. I also want to recommend the L'Oreal bronze, I can't think of the name, but they're the towelettes in the orange box. Those are really good for like in between if you want just a pop of color. So shower, shave, exfoliate, rub it in really good in circular motions, not up and down. Use gloves so your hands don't get funky. Rub it. If you also want to, you can use a little cotton ball and put the tanner on to rub it on your hands when you're completely done. I've done that too and it works really well. Just make sure you get down here. The reason I don't do that often is because I don't want any lines, and I don't really have any, so This tan I have on is only like a day old, so it's not too bad. I think that's it. So if you have any questions, let me know. And I hope you all have a great day. Bye.